The Toad and the Spider. Under the ivy that climbed up the lower wall lived a fat toad, and nearby squatted a fat spider who caught in her web almost as many flies as the toad caught in his mouth. The toad was very clever at catching flies. His tongue was fixed to the front of his mouth inside to the back, so he could flick it out a long way, and as it was a very sticky tongue, it caught him a great many blue bottles, and many smaller flies too, that came to share the last feast of the year, the nectar in the greeny yellow ivy blossoms. The spider hated the toad. He caught flies that might have flown into her web. She sat under a leaf all day long and watched the toad who came out from under his stone and sat where he could best catch the flies that flew up and down the ivy. "Why do you glare at me like that?" asked the toad, blinking his beautiful coppery eyes. "There are more than enough flies for the two of us." "This is my hedge," said the spider, glowering at the toad with all her 8 eyes. "These are my flies. You should go away and leave them to me." "Nothing of the sort," said the toad, flicking out his tongue at a passing fly. He caught it neatly on the sticky end and blinked his eyes and swallowed. "Flies belong to those that catch them. Mind your own business." "I wish I could catch you on my web," said the spider ill-temperedly. "You're welcome to try," croaked the toad, and shot out his tongue at another fly. The spider grumbled to herself all day long, and when night came and the toad disappeared under his stone again, an idea came into her head. She would run down to the toad's stone and weave a very thick, strong web in front of it. Then, when the toad came out, he would be caught. She waited until she thought the toad must be asleep, and then ran down to his stone in the darkness. She quietly spun 4 thicknesses of web across the entrance to his hole. Then she crouched by the web and waited for the morning, rejoicing to think of the toad's dismay and discomfort when he found he was a prisoner. No more flies for him. If he tried to come out, the spider would stick her poison fangs into him and make him ill. Morning came, and the spider awaited the toad, but though she waited long, he did not try to come out from his hole. "Are you waiting for the old toad?" called a little field mouse running by. "He told me yesterday he was coming out no more until next spring. He's going to sleep the cold days away comfortably in his hole. I see you've built a strong web in front for him. How pleased he will be! It will be a good protection from his enemies." The spider glared in anger. She hardly believed the mouse. "I shall go in and see if he's really asleep," she said. "He has gone away because he was afraid." So she slipped into the hall and looked around. Sure enough, the toad was there, his eyes fast shut, for he was about to go into his winter sleep. But he was not quite asleep. He heard the 8 legs of the spider running around him, and quick as thought he opened his eyes, then flicked out his tongue, and where was the fierce spider? Quite gone. "A nice door to my hole and a nice meal," croaked the toad comfortably.